Well, good morning, everybody, or afternoon, evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. I'm Alex from the Sandbox, and it looks like we're missing Joseph this morning. I'm not sure what happened, and I can't get this little curl to go where I want it. There we go. So I'm not sure what's up with Joseph. I know he's on the West Coast, so I hope that he is safe and doing well with everything that's going on right now. I hope all you are all safe and healthy and doing all right. So maybe Joseph will join us in a little bit. Maybe not. We will see. Not showing up on Twitch. It says that we're connected on Twitch. It says we've got 9 people watching us on Twitch, so I'm not sure why we would not be showing up on Twitch. We are twitch.tv/the Sandbox game. Okay, good. All right. glad we're showing up on Twitch because we have a new giveaway bot that works through Twitch like the old one did. But hopefully this one stays working instead of like the old one, which kept on breaking. And while I'm at it, I need to give that bot mod permissions, but we'll talk about some other way. We'll talk about some other things in the meantime before we get that first giveaway started. So, in case you've been living under a rock for the past week, we announced Care Bears, and let's go ahead and pull up my desktop. So, Care Bears has joined us, and this is where Joseph knows a lot more about this stuff. Care Bears might be one of the biggest brands that that has done an NFT launch of their characters. I'm not sure about that. So they're joining the metaverse. They're going to have some game areas for people to play games, so that they are going to have official lands that will be shown in the pre-sale that's coming up on the 15th. Just 3 more days. And if you buy premium lands in this pre-sale, you will get access to one of the potential 6 legendaries. Well, I shouldn't say potential. They're definitely you will get a legendary if you buy one of those premium assets. You just don't know which one you're going to get. Why is this image not loading? Interesting. Is it like hidden? Oh, there it goes. So this is like the previous pre-sale with the Sandbox dragons that we had. It was a month and a half ago, something like that. So let's go down. So you'll get a common asset, which is this bubble blower. I did all the artwork for these, by the way, so I had a lot of fun cranking these out, and the bubble animation was really a challenge. Maybe someday we'll show how to do these kind of particle effects. It was a really interesting technical challenge to get this to loop correctly. So there's the bubble blower, a baby Yorg. This isn't an actual character from the show. There's a Yorg, which is like this giant mountain stone thing. It's like 100 feet tall. This one's only, what's 4 meters? Like 12 feet tall-ish, about that. So this is using our giant human template, and this cute little boulder of a guy, kind of like the Gorons from Legend of Zelda, I guess. And epic asset is Queen Petunia. I don't think she officially has a name, but she is a Petunia. It's from an episode called Perturbed Petunias. I've been doing a lot of Care Bears research for this artwork. I've watched a lot of episodes in a short amount of time to pull out ideas for these NFTs. And, oh, that's a long question. Hopefully I will be able to get back to you, Plankzilla. If it's how to precisely set a pivot point in VoxEdit Animator. Been struggling with the ortho views and trying exactly to place pivot points. I almost never use the ortho view, but you can set them. If you just hold Shift while you're using the sliders on the pivot points, it will snap them into half point positions. We don't usually find people need anything more specific than half a voxel. Usually you want it on the edge or corner or middle of a voxel, usually. So if you hold shift while you move those sliders, it will snap to those. But we can take a look at VoxEdit later. So this is Queen Petunia, and she's got all these nice layers of leaves. These were a fun technical challenge to put together, along with her petals and stuff. Just like a lot of complicated geometry things going on. And she's got a few different animations. She acts kind of like she's like an NPC, but she's static. So because she's planted, she's got roots, so she doesn't walk around. So she's got different animations like an attack and talking and waving and dancing and stuff like that. But the idea is that you'll put her in a single spot and she won't walk around. I'm glad that helped, Plankzilla. That's really all there is to it. You just hold the shift and it'll snap. The same thing is true when you're making nodes in the animator for VoxEdit. If you hold shift, it'll snap the nodes to whole voxel increments instead of halves. And you also can rotate, and it snaps to, I think, 5-degree increments when you rotate. It's either 5 or it's got to be 5-degree increments, I think, because sometimes you want something to turn like 15 degrees or 10 degrees or whatever. So you hold shift and it'll snap your rotation to 5 degrees. And then these are not the legendaries. These are like the base characters. So that's Grumpy, Share Bear, Cheer, Good Luck, and Funshine. And they're kind of the main characters. This pose of them all together is straight from the Care Bears artwork. So what we put together is legendaries based on some costumes that the bears have. So we've got a hero, Cheer, and they've all got the 4 gem slots taken up for max power. So she's very powerful. They all have, I think, except one of them. Yeah, they all except one of them have magic, which it is for healing abilities in the Game Maker right now. So they can all like heal each other basically using their Care Bear powers. And so heroically got a lot of power, a lot of speed. This one's my favorite. This one doesn't really have a name in the show, as far as I know. They're just called the Elder Bears, and they've got like this old book of like some hundreds of years ago or something, medieval times for the Care Bears. There were these bears in armor, and I thought they looked really cool. And I was like, we got to make that a legendary. So you can see that. You can kind of tell from here, but you can definitely tell if you look on the shop right now. If you go to sandbox.game/shop, you can actually see these in 3D and look at their different animations. So the knee artwork here is attached to the lower part of the leg, so it like has joints like armor. It's actually really cool to set it up like that. So I had a lot of fun with this one. There's only 200 copies of each of these bears. So these will be more, if these go for sale, I can't promise or confirm that they will definitely go for sale, although I think they will. These will probably be a common quantity, which is like 12,000 or something like that. Some really big number. But these ones, there's only 200 of each, and you don't know which one you're getting until you buy a premium land. So they will be super rare. So he's got a ton of defense for his armor and some power. And then we've got Funshine. Similar thing going on with the kneecaps. You can see it really well here. I put in elbow and knee pads. So there's a lot of padding there. And this one likes to skateboard and do like extreme sports. So eventually we hope to have like vehicles and stuff set up. It's not going to be available right away, but you might be able to hop on a skateboard with this one some point in the future. Then we've got Grumpy, who's like the whole all around like helper of things. And so his stats are just like even across the board. He's not the fastest. He doesn't have a speed gem, but he gets stuff done. So we've got Good Luck Bear with a Walkman and headphones. So this one's got a lot of luck. Which luck actually in the game maker, luck can affect two different properties right now, and of course as features expand, there will be more properties that these things affect. But luck right now determines the distance that an NPC can detect enemies, so they're better at avoiding danger. And it also means that they can spawn extra items. So when you set an asset spawner, you can say that it's going to spawn 1 or 2 or however many items, but increasing the luck will increase the amount that they can spawn. So if you make like a treasure chest with a lot of luck, it will give the player more treasure out of it. So that's why he's got a lot of luck. And then Share Bear, kind of a similar deal. That's why she has a luck there. Her ability is to like split or like clone items, kind of like duplicate things. So she's got a lot of magic because she's like the mom of the group, and she will like heal everybody. She'll be a really great healing NPC. And then she's also got luck to duplicate items. And then JJ951, hi. So you get 1 bear with each 1x1 land. If you buy 3x3, do you get 9? So you get a bear with each premium plot, which I believe are 3x3s. Let me see. Here we go. A premium land is it's a single parcel of land. So it's a 1x1. So you would get a bear for each. That there's no premium 3x3s. There's no premium estate. So you get a premium land, and you could buy adjacent lands to form an estate with them. But for each premium land, you get a 1x1 land and then an asset bundle, which is the common, rare, epic, and one of the legendaries. So I'm going to paste this here. You can check out all the details. And I did a video also. Is it here? I think it's this one. This might be the first video. I don't remember. Let's turn on the volume here. Yeah, this is it.
Far away in a mysterious place called the Silver Lining, the Care Bears face a mission that calls for belly badge power. Getting help from back home to the caring tower. Bring back fun, shine, and cheer the leader. Tibble, Grumpy, and Share. Rolling in the cloud seeker. Protect the seeds of caring our soul. So care a lot continues to grow. Caring is the key to unlock the magic. Helping others care and share. It's magic. Unlock the magic.
All right, so that was the little trailer I put together, and that just kind of shows the different animations that they have. Obviously, there's more animations than I could show in 30 seconds, but yeah, I see from Kaiser Lewis. Is there any way it's connected to the mobile game with the same title? It's made by the same company. So the Sandbox and the Sandbox Evolution are made by Pixowl. And the Sandbox 3D, like we just call it the Sandbox, but it's the third Sandbox, and you could call it the Sandbox 3D. Sometimes if we're trying to like clarify like which one we're talking about, we'll call it the Sandbox 3D. But officially it's just called the Sandbox. It's the company that's making it is called Sandbox. What's it called? TSB, which stands for the Sandbox. TSB Gaming Ltd or something like that. That is like a spin-off company from Pixowl. So Pixowl, like part of Pixowl, has become TSB Gaming, and is making this. So a bunch of the same people from Pixowl are still working on it. So I know Sebastian and Arthur, Sebastian's our COO and Arthur is the CEO. They're both involved. They've been involved since the beginning. They were founders of Pixowl. And since I believe this game, I wasn't here at the very beginning. I've been working with the Sandbox for about 2 years now. 2.5 years? Has it really been that long? um, so the company Pixowl was bought by Animaka Brands, which is they have a bunch of different IPs, and they do stuff with like Astro Boy and Garfield and some other. Is it Garfield? I don't remember I don't know as much about Animaka Brands because they're like the level above our company, so I don't interact with them too much directly. And yes, there are sand giveaways. I need to actually get logged into. I can only set up the giveaway if I'm logged into the right Twitch, and it's very complicated. So I'm gonna try to set that up. We are without our producer Joseph today, so I'm trying to I'm trying to not roll the dice because we've got 63 viewers, and I don't think you want to wait for me to count through all of that. So let me see if I can. It's complicated because I've got my Twitch account and the Sandbox Twitch account, and I've kind of got to do both at the same time, and I don't know if I can. So, it does. Okay, good. I think it'll. Nope. Sorry, a little technical difficulty here. Let's get logged in here. Hey, okay, cool. I got in. I'm like managing the stream through 2 different Twitches at the same time, so it's a little bit complicated. So let's go to our channel. Hopefully I don't echo. Hopefully it starts muted. Oh, there we go. Right. So I just have to give permissions to our giveaway bot. And this is my first time using this bot, so bear with me. Hey, everybody. Okay, cool. I just gave the giveaway bot permissions. So let's see if we can get this first one started. This one's it's like automated. So, volume off. What do you mean volume off? Oh, glitching? Oh, it's probably because I'm logged into multiple things, and it's probably making my computer freak out a little bit. I apologize. It says I'm not dropping any frames, though, that's good. So one thing is there's a slight compressor on the mic to help even out the tone of my voice, or not the tone, the volume. So sometimes when I'm like thinking really hard, I kind of drop my voice down like this, and then and sometimes the mic has a harder time picking that up as I drop my voice down. Plus, I'm really dry today, so I'm sorry if my voice cuts out a little bit. So, interesting. Is it confirming that you guys are entering in the chat? When you enter, it should send you like a message back saying that you entered successfully. It's not working? No. Well then, that's no good, because it's not showing up on my end that anybody's entering. It's you guys are entering the correct. You guys are saying the correct thing. I tried calling Joseph and it didn't work. So I hope he's safe. It's very worrying what's going on the West Coast right now. Well, wait. Let me close this. What are the advantages compared to Decentraland? Well, so I don't know that much about Decentraland, Just give us all Care Bears. I can't do that, unfortunately. They are already minted on the website, and I don't have access to them. They are out of my hands. So, I mean, I have the 3D files, but I can't mint anymore. The website won't let me. So, so as far as you got an article about the Sandbox from Medium when you entered. Oh, well, Decentraland has some cool looking stuff. Don't be mean, Plankzilla. So Decentraland. I don't know that much about it. Decentraland, I think, has had less of a big push for art development and art direction than what we have. So we've got huge, AAA game studios like Atari and Square Enix backing us. We've got big IPs like Care Bears, Shaun the Sheep, and others that I can't talk about yet. More cool stuff at like Care Bears level of like, oh wow, that's a big name that's been around for a long time. I can't say who they are yet. Binance is a huge backer. Yeah, that was something we were talking about on Wednesday. Binance is where'd it go? I guess it's under partnerships. Yeah, so Binance bought a huge section of land. I think it comes to like close to 2% of the map Binance bought, so I don't know what they're going to do with that, but they bought a lot. And no land available under 0.2 ETH. Well, there's going to be plenty of land on the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th for sale at the normal price, which I think is like $45, about something like that. I don't remember the exact price. This is why I keep Joseph around, because he remembers these specific numbers that I don't. or if he doesn't remember them, he probably has like a document with all of them in there. Let's see. I don't see it in there. Anyway. I don't think it would be possible for somebody to buy half of the map because of the way we release it. I mean, they would have to buy from people, and that I don't think anybody would, like, somebody would do that to specifically ruin the sandbox, not because nobody would benefit from that. Nobody would enjoy that. And if somebody is going to buy that much, they're not going to be able to do anything with that much. Like, it's just to rent or resale, maybe, I guess. A premium land, I believe, is about $100. Let's see. I may be way undershooting that amount. Is it $100? I don't remember. Here we go. Premium lands. Is $100. Yeah. You're right, Alodev. So yeah, premium lands. So this is actually like a really great value, and I don't know if you all understand like the amount of stuff that you're getting for that price. So that basically, if one land is $43 and you get a premium land for $100, that means that the value, the price that you're paying for those NFTs is about $57. And if you look at what those NFTs sell for originally as a separate price, or like what they would have sold for if they were released. To put it in context, the first two pre-sales, when there was a legendary asset, there was a quantity of one of each of the legendaries, and they sold for $1,000. So even just if we do $1,000 and there's let's see. There's 200. So $1,000 divided by 200. That's only 5. So okay, maybe my math isn't so great there, but a legendary asset is still like worth more than the price that you're paying for it to get it bundled with the premium land. Like that's a huge value. um, I keep seeing that question is Decentraland versus Sandbox coming up. So so how about we throw open the Game Maker and you can see what you're getting for a land. We'll play around in a land, and you can see, you can kind of judge for yourself this versus Decentraland. I can tell you we're a lot cheaper than Decentraland. Oh, that's the wrong account. Let's see. This is what I get for working in dev stuff yesterday, and then let's see if I remember the password. Nope. Well, that's embarrassing. I think I got it. Did I get it? Ah, okay. Yeah, I just forgot which kid was which. Let's see. Gemstones alone in these assets got to be significant. Oh yeah, I mean the value of the admin it doesn't work that way. The value of the just the stuff going into it. So to kind of explain the minting process a little bit, when you mint an asset in the sandbox, which is going to be coming up publicly available soon. I don't know exactly how soon, but soon. In order to mint, you need a catalyst and gems, and you get those through playing the game. So people aren't going to be able to just mint until the cows come home. Like they're gonna have to actually like participate in the fun of the game in order to mint. Hey Clankers, welcome. So yeah, we were trying to get that giveaway started, and I didn't figure out what was wrong with it. So let's real briefly. Does my salary go up and down with the price of sand? I am yes and no, not really. So I'm not paid in sand. I'm paid in USD. But I can opt to transfer some of my pay into sand. And so yeah, if I said, hey, $100 out of my paycheck this month, can you pay me sand? And then the value of sand changes as soon as I get it, then yeah, that'll make a difference. I'm just happy to keep on getting sand. So the audio is choppy again. My computer is struggling these days. I'm gonna see about getting that improved. There's not a lot that I can do on my end because I have to have these various things open. I guess I can totally exit Discord. So let's close out Twitch entirely. Yeah, it's kind of a it's hi.
Something's beeping inside Maggie's room.
I've got a slight thing to take care of. I'll be right back. I'm sorry about that. So somehow my 2-year-old turned on the alarm on her little clock radio that's in her room. We just have it basically just as a radio for her. And somehow she turned on the alarm, and nobody's heard the alarm before because we don't use it as an alarm clock. It's not even set to a real time right now. And so it's beeping off down on the other